18 Wheel Talk. Recording in progress.
That work?
Let's get a side view.
Okay, ready?
Affleck. Ass black. What?
You gotta go to the video to see it. One more shot. One more side view. Ready?
All right, one more side view. Come on,
Same side.
whichever. Careful, you might bite down. Don't bite down. Jenna was snacking on Pringles. Hey, I wonder if Pringles would sponsor our show.
We'll ask them.
Hey, Pringles.
Would you sponsor us?
Hey, come on. Truck drivers can eat these while they're driving,
They're not messy.
but we're not just a podcast for truckers, though.
We're a podcast for everybody.
That's right.
We give a little humor, a little laugh, a little. What's going on today, Patrick?
Well, for starters, Janet's eating Pringles.
What's
See?
on?
I stole the thing. See, Pringles. Oops, Pringles. She's eating Pringles Originals. You think she would like bring in like 3 or 4 different cans and we could do like, Pringle pizza? No. Originals.
They're the best.
Originals. Anyways, Pringles. They're yummy. Help us sponsor us. Come on, sponsor 18 Wheel Talk Podcast Show.
And if Pringles doesn't want to sponsor us, anybody who does want to sponsor us, just get in touch.
Send me an email. Patrick at 18wheeltalk.com. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And in the subject line, put sponsorship or something.
Yeah.
Something to do with sponsor.
Sending your money.
There you go. $.
$sign. Sending your money.
Anyways,
So, where have we been and why have we been off the air?
welcome to the show. You got us in your earbuds here? Leave us 5 stars. Go to your favorite podcast player. Leave us 5 stars. Uh-oh. Janet's going to explode.
No, I had to belch.
She almost exploded. Anyways, if you got us in your ears, go to your favorite podcast player of choice. Leave us 5 stars. You could leave a review if you want, but just leave us 5 stars would be great because it really does help out the show. And if you like watching videos, go to 18wheeltalk.com/YouTube. That'll take us directly to our YouTube channel. You can subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we got some things on the horizon, people.
Yes, we do. We got good things coming. We're back. Guess who's back?
We're back. Yeah, we
Back
had,
again.
in case you didn't know, we had a flood.
Monsoon season has not been in Arizona. It's just been like dry soon season
Yeah.
for the last 4 or
Yeah,
5
we've
years.
been in a serious drought.
But this year, monsoon season was wet.
Yeah.
Amazingly wet, especially inside our house.
Yeah. It just
Inside our office.
our podcast studio, so to speak.
Mhm.
Yep. We
About there.
right about here. Somewhere here. somewhere in this vicinity.
In the vicinity of the corners and edges of
Yeah.
desks, printers, computers,
Podcast equipment,
screens, podcast equipment,
microphones,
microphones,
anything electrical.
big light.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, it poured one night.
Inside
And
the house too.
we woke up and I kept hearing a dripping sound. And went into the office and went, oh shit. So we ended up with buckets and it was a mess.
Buckets and towels, and he had kittens while he unplugged
I
everything.
did. Oh my God, I had kittens.
He
I
was unplugging and
more-
unwiring,
I had more than kittens. Oh my God.
and I was just like, okay, we can clean this up, and that's why we have insurance.
Yes. But I wanted to call somebody, make them miserable just like I was.
We don't call people
How dare this roof leak?
in an older home at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I waited and called at 8 o'clock because that's who I am.
That's what we do.
Mhm.
Yep.
By the way, I'm really good to have in an emergency, I'm told.
You are?
I'm real level-headed.
Oh. So anyways, I'm sorry, Janet got a hold of the landlords, got a hold of maintenance. They had somebody come out. I think it was that afternoon. They come out with fans and a dehumidifier.
Yeah, several that were really loud that they left there for 3 days.
Yeah. So we had that. Dried out the place. Had a roofer come out, I think a week later.
It took them 2 weeks because I called and complained to the roofer. Why is it taking you 2 weeks to come see us? Well, we're real busy. I said, yeah, people have had roof leaks. I said, yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks later, and they have a contract there. It was their warranty work.
Right. So anyways, the roofer come out.
2 weeks later. Yep.
He gets on the roof to
give an
so
estimate.
I'm gonna go up and check it out, see what's up. And he got up on the roof, and that was it. You in and out. Boom.
Left a little while later, didn't say a word, didn't knock on the door, nothing.
Nothing, just out, gone. And so it took us at least 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks of trying to get a hold of the landlady or the landlords and them trying to get a hold of the contractor to find out what's going on. Come to find out, he patched it the day he was there.
So now we're at
like,
5
seriously
weeks.
now?
2 weeks for them to get out there. 3 weeks to find out that he actually fixed it.
Yep. And then
Then
because we've been waiting to be able to get inside repair guys here, drywallers.
And plus we didn't know if it was
painters.
fixed, and we couldn't put the office together because what if we put it back
yeah.
together and it rained again?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna take a chance. There was a big bubble in the paint.
So
I'm like,
5
no, no,
weeks
no.
out, and they're like, okay, it's fixed, but you're going to have to tear your office apart for us to come in and fix it, because we had to have this half of the office that we're sitting in where they needed to be.
Right.
Everything that we have on this half had to go on that half.
Yeah. We
And
just had
into
to
the front room.
give them room to work.
Give them room to work,
Which
and
was
part of it went
fine.
in the front room. But then it took them a week to get out. Week, maybe 2 weeks. I think it was about a week
But
and a half.
this,
So it ended up, we were
but this was
easily at the,
contractor. This is contractor number 3 to come do the inside, because the first one that was slated to come out
Never showed.
rescheduled, then rescheduled,
and then
and
never
then
showed.
never showed up. And then number 2 just never showed up.
So number 3, yeah, we were at almost 2 weeks. So then we were at 7 weeks or 8 weeks.
Because hello, there's a thing called COVID-19.
yeah,
And we required anybody that comes into our place, you got to wear a mask, because I don't know you from Adam. I'm going to put a mask on while you're in my house, but
that was their problem. The first one, they didn't want
second
to
one.
wear a mask.
the second one,
Was it I
Yeah,
don't remember.
the
It's-
second one,
So meanwhile, we're
Yeah,
at like
and probably the first one too.
8 or 9 weeks into the thing before they finally got someone out here. It took them 2 days. They did a real good job. They were real nice guys.
Bada boom, bada
They wore
bing.
masks, and I told them, when you're the only one in those 2 rooms, you don't have to wear a mask because I'm 3 rooms away.
Yep.
That's fine. But as soon as they started to leave this room, they put their masks on and went through, and they pretty much had them on anyway because of dust.
Yep.
But they came in, they did their job. They told me, I'll see you tomorrow. They came back the next day, and they
Did the
cleaned up
paint.
in between, but they cleaned some
Did an
more, and they
awesome job.
did their sanding and their painting, and they were done. And
Awesome job.
but like I
Job well
said,
done. But it just took
forever. From
So
yeah.
with that being said,
Then we had to put the office back together. And we had to make sure we didn't have an insurance claim in the middle of all this,
everything works. Thank God.
because of the insurance deductibles. Even though we did have some damage done, they were less than the deductible on our policy.
Yeah, minor stuff.
Yeah.
Lucky for us.
We've
it's minor.
really lucked out because it
Uh,
flooded our printer,
Oh my God.
which is a really good
And
printer.
it still works.
And Patrick took it out to the garage.
And the reason why is because our garage is warmer than the rest.
In the summer, yeah.
And I was like, I need to put this in a place other than in the sun where it's warm and can dry out. And so I propped it and had it leaning sideways so that it could drain at the same time as it could dry.
We threw a couple old towels away. We have shop towels.
And so thank God. Phew. Got it dried out.
Plugged it in. It's wireless, so it was easy to test.
We hook it up wirelessly, and lo and behold, I think the cost of the ink. I think I had to replace an ink cartridge because it just kind of pissed all over the place. But
and I was
hey,
able to clean the ink off the carpet because I'm good with stains.
Mm-hmm.
So we lucked out.
So now that all that rigmarole is done, on top of all that, I retired from my one job,
Mm-hmm.
and we were doing this faithfully.
Till that happened.
We were putting a podcast out a week.
Yes.
Faithfully. And then I'm going to say it, the shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
Literally. And almost wiped us out. Computers, podcast equipment, everything almost wiped us out. So luckily we didn't. But in the meantime, because we couldn't do podcasting and money wasn't coming in, I went and got another job. So I went from full-time job, part-time podcaster to full-time podcaster to full-time job, part-time podcaster again.
But this full-time job, I think, is going to be easier to work around.
Oh, yeah. So
simply because you have set hours. As a full-time truck driver, you got off when you got off. You didn't know if your run was going to get delayed by traffic. You didn't know what was going on. The job you have now, here's your hours. If they want you to work overtime, you tell them yes or no. You call me and say, hey, I'm working a couple extra hours.
Sometimes it's just I send you a text, hey, they need me to stay later.
Yeah, and it's fine. That's up to you. And it's without traffic, you're 10 minutes away. With traffic, you're half an hour away. That's fine.
Not doing it.
But like I said, without traffic, you're 10 minutes away. But with traffic, it takes about half an hour some days, which is still fine. Oh my God,
I know, right?
Buffet. So you're good. You have set hours, and
yes,
that's easier to work around. Even though your days off are Monday, Tuesday, I don't care.
I don't either. So, anyways, the reason why we're doing this little episode here is to let you guys know what we got coming down the pipe. So if you got us in your ears and you have a YouTube, you guys like watching YouTube videos, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. You can get there by going to 8 wheeltalk.com/YouTube, or you could search 18 Wheel Talk in YouTube. Either way, subscribe to our channel. Logo's right there behind me, right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the logo looks like. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there on Janet's screen. You're looking for the truck with the 18 Wheel Talk and the green and the blue. We want you to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, because we are going to start doing live podcasts. We're going to come on at least once a week. Well, we're going to try it on a trial basis.
And if it works out, we'll keep it up.
But we're going to try to do a live podcast as often as we possibly can. That being said, you need to be notified. You need to have that notification bell. So you get a chime that we're coming online so that you can be ready to watch. You're going to get like 5 minutes before you see our pretty faces.
Longer if we can.
Well, I mean, they're going to get a 5-minute
video starts in 5.
Yeah. Exactly. You're gonna get like a 5-minute countdown. Like you'll get notified, hey, we're going live in 5.
Yeah.
Hey, that rhymes.
I know. You're
I'm a poet. I'm not a poet, and I didn't know it.
You're funny.
But yeah, that's just one of the things that we got going down. Coming down that we're gonna try. They have video shorts. There's Instagram Reels. I think it is. There's Talk Tick or TikTok or Tickety Talkada, whatever they call it.
TikTok.
Whatever the kids are calling it these days.
Yeah, what are them kids calling that stuff?
So there's a lot of different ways we're going to try to get our content out because ultimately that's what we are. We're content creators.
Okay, but I want to say something.
Go for it.
Something.
Something.
um, it really came to light when we thought we lost all of our equipment that we don't have a lot of sponsors
Mhm.
and we don't have a lot of Patreons.
Yeah, we
And
do. Yeah, that's right. I forgot we got a Patreon.
and I would like to see that increase.
Yes.
Because we do have a good Patreon account, and I would like to see our merchandise increase because all of our stuff's made in the USA. You don't have to wait for a slow boat from China. No pun intended. Well, yeah, puns intended, but all those ships, cargo ships off
Yeah. Yeah, right.
yeah, none of our stuff comes from there. It's all right here in the USA.
Yep.
So if you're thinking Christmas gifts, might want to shop our shop.
Yeah.
And
you can go to 18wheeltalk.com
Mhm.
and there's a support the show tab. We have t-shirts, coffee mugs, shot glasses. You can
really cute shot
you can get a
glasses.
face mask. Yeah, don't forget to get your COVID shots. We have COVID shots on ours.
Yes, you have to go look at our COVID shots.
Yep.
Whether you believe in COVID shots or not, these you will like. They're
Yes.
really cute. But yeah, just go check it
All-
out and support an American company that buys and sells
Yes.
American made products. Those t-shirts right here in the US.
Yep.
And by the way, they're really soft and comfortable and very little shrinkage.
Very little shrinkage.
Mhm. I don't know. I don't think the shot glasses have shrunk at all either, honey.
No, they haven't shot. The shot glasses don't shrink.
Oh, goody. Better for my margaritas.
Oh my god, yeah. It's Margarita Mondays.
I know. It's going to be.
It used to be Margarita Mondays every day when I retired, but now it's just Margarita Monday.
Yeah, it's Margarita Monday. Sunday, Monday. Those are margarita days. None of the days. That is your weekend nights.
Yeah, Sunday night football, Monday night football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as we don't make the wings with a certain spice, we're okay.
Don't worry, Speckles.
Hey, Speckles, behave.
Listen, the reason why I call her Speckles is I screwed up.
You tried killing me.
I did not.
You tried killing me.
Not on purpose. Anyways, Janet has a very, very high allergic reaction to the spice cumin. And normally when we buy spices, before we buy them, we look and we turn them around,
Right.
read the directions, yep, and see if there's cumin in it.
Whoops.
And there was a spice in the cupboard that we bought. Oh, that's got a good flavor to it, and it's sitting on the shelf.
Okay.
That was it. That was it. We never tried it yet.
So here's part of the problem. I like the flavor of cumin.
So, anyways, so it's called KC Sweet.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't remember. I think it's a
Like
Walmart. I think it's a Walmart brand.
I know the brand.
I believe.
I know what brand it is.
What brand is it?
Cuisinart.
Cuisinart.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's sold at Walmart. I think we bought it at
Yes.
Walmart. Because everything's sold at Walmart. Well, just about. Anyways, and it
Tasted really good.
We just put it on the shelf. We always said we're going to use it. Never use it. So we bake our own wings in the oven, and we make homemade pizza usually on Monday Night Football. And I said, hey, you want to try this new spice that we got eons ago, KC Sweet? Sure, no problem. Yeah. Janet had 5. Speaking of 5s, leave us 5 stars. Janet had 5 flats.
That's the flat part, not the little drummy
Nope.
part.
Just the 5 flats.
That was
And
it.
they were small.
Highly allergic. Just say
So Monday night,
highly.
she's like, huh, I kind of itch. Well, Monday during the day, she was in the back going through a bunch of pots,
flower pots.
flower pots, going, digging through soil and playing around in the dirt. So I'm like, well, maybe you got bit by something.
Or
you
maybe
know?
it was just a reaction to the dirt that had been in the
Yeah.
flower pots or the cedar chips or something like that.
Something,
It was just a little itchy.
So she was like, I feel itchy. So then the next day, she's like, baby, I know I wasn't in the sun that long, I feel like I got a sunburn, but I itch and I itch. You know how sunburns.
Sunburns don't itch.
But you know how sunburns got that irritation.
Yeah, but this, I told you, this isn't a
But
sunburn
see,
itch.
I didn't get a good look at it because otherwise I'd have said that's an allergic reaction. I didn't. She's just like, oh, I'm red. Look, you know. When I looked over, saw that she was red. I said, well, maybe you got it when you were outside.
Now, my normal allergic reaction for anything I'm allergic to, my face swells up about twice the size it is. My lips look like something out of a Fat Albert cartoon. Google it if you don't know who he is. My tongue then swells. My hands get about 3
Yeah.
or 4 inches thick. My fingers look like Polish sausage.
No,
By the time all that happens, I'm in the emergency room getting something shot into me besides an EpiPen.
I got to get the EpiPen out, jam it in her chest,
Thigh,
thigh. Like
because
I said,
my
in her
tongue
thigh.
swells and it takes maybe
I-
20 minutes for all this to happen normally. And they're always worried about my tongue
Yeah.
swelling, my
Yeah.
throat shut.
Yeah.
None of that happened.
Nothing. It was like so slow motion. Wednesday, she wakes up and she's like spots, speckled.
I felt horrible.
I looked at her and I said, call the doctor. That's the first thing I said. I said, call the doctor, try to get an appointment today. Tell him you have to see him today. I don't care what time it is. And she sends me a text letting me know what it was, but she had an allergic reaction. Now I'm starting to think, all right, allergic reaction to what? What did we do different? What did we do different? And I'm thinking, oh, I bet that spice that we had. First thing I said is, so when you get home, read the directions on the back, read the ingredients, and see if there's cumin in it. Sure enough, it's not one of the main ingredients, but it's in the may have parentheses around it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in there. But
Yeah.
it's like not.
May also contain.
Yeah, may also contain a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Yeah, like 6 items down. May also contain these.
So 5 flats, 5 chicken wing flats.
And I'm still suffering from it. I'm still on medication.
But
if I don't take the meds,
she's not as speckled as she was before.
No,
Oh
but
my
I'm
God.
still itchy because I can tell it's time that I'm past due to take pills for the itchiness.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, that's why I'm
Oh.
kind of wiggly right now.
She looked like she had like the measles or something.
Well, and when I went in, that's one of the first thing the nurse says, do you have the measles? I'm like, nope, don't have measles. I'm good.
Nope.
I said, this is an allergy. I'm
She
sure.
had no fever, no signs of any bad, like no COVID, no.
Well, they weren't thinking that. They were thinking I got bit by mosquitoes. So
Right.
if
No.
I'd had a fever, they'd have leaned towards like West Nile virus
exactly.
or
Yeah, no signs of anything. And
what's the other one that's mosquito?
well, West Nile.
I said that one. There's another one that's mosquito driven. I just can't think of what it is. Valley fever.
Valley fever.
There's no sign of either of those. So they're like, no fever. It's got to be an allergic reaction.
And
and
I
then-
thought, like I said, maybe you got bit by something. That's what I was thinking.
I had on a tank top, kind of like today. And Doc asked me if I'd lift the back up so he could see my back. And I did. And he's like, oh, yeah. He says, he says, you're covered in hives.
Yeah.
I said, well, all I know is my back really itches.
Your body's reacting to something.
Yeah.
That was, light bulb in my head said that at that case. I said, throw it out. She says, no, I put a big X on it. The big X stands for don't give it to Janet.
Well, we have Chipotle next to it in the cupboards. I can't have that either.
So I apologize for trying to kill her.
Yeah, it's okay.
Slowly.
It's just going to take.
You know what? That's like me giving that's like, we always go down the rabbit hole and we watch the forensic files.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how they like try to kill each other with like rat poisoning and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
A
kind of
little
like
bit
me.
and a little bit and
a
a
little
little
bit of that, a little bit more, a little bit. I don't know, honey. I don't know why you're itching.
I don't know why you're covered in hives from head to toe. Isn't your scalp normally red?
Just so you know, I'm not trying to kill you. Okay.
Oh, goody.
Okay, good. Phew. All right, now we got that out of the way.
So we've had that excitement too.
So,
That's just been a little more recent.
all right. So, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not already. If you're listening to us on your favorite podcast player, leave us 5 stars because it does help out the show.
Yes, it really does.
If you're interested in supporting the show, you can go to 18wheeltalk.com/Patreon. You can sign up. We started a Patreon account. We're just getting it started. So sign up now because if you get in now, as we're able to make the benefits better, you're in like Flint. You know, you don't have to pay more to get more, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, I think we have I think it's a $2 section. So if you get in the $2 section, it just says helps make us create content. But we're going to add to that.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a $2 one, and then there's going to be another tier
Yes.
that'll have better things that you can get if you decide. But because you're in the $2 tier right now, there are things coming. There are going to be like,
We'll give bonuses for the first people that join up.
Yeah.
Is what he's trying to say in
Thank you.
English.
Thank you.
It's all good.
Anyways,
Yeah. So that's
go to
what's
our-
all
go-
coming.
go to our Patreon account. That's new. So you can go to number 8, wheeltalk.com/Patreon, or go to Patreon and search 18 Wheel Talk. We're on Twitter and Instagram at the little @ 18 Wheel Talk. We're not on Facebook because it's Facebook. Let's face it.
They're insane. I said it.
We're working on a TikTok, Instagram Reels. I think that they got the Reels. YouTube has video shorts. I'm looking.
He's working on it all.
Looking into that. We're planning on doing YouTube live. We're going to do our podcast live, so you don't have to wait. So that episode, when you see it, it's with raw.
Raw and unedited. What you see is what you get. It's going to be the same thing on YouTube as when we put it to your podcast player. It'll be the same thing,
but it will be live,
recorded live.
So if today was the live version, the audio version would be out 3 days later, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So it pays to subscribe.
And you'd see just how crazy he is. I mean,
yeah, exactly. You'll see how crazy she is.
And he's just like a muy loco.
Yeah, muy loco. She is the whitest chick I know. That's crazy. If birdies could talk.
It's muy loco.
Anyways, we thank you for joining us and being a part of our family, because you guys are. And if you supported us in the past, awesome. We love you. And if you're going to support us now and into the future, it's greatly appreciated. It believe me, it helps. Every little bit helps. And if you know anybody that would like to sponsor the show, please, Patrick at 18wheeltalk.com. And in the subject line, sponsorship.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget Christmas gifts to look for them. Yep.
18wheeltalk.com. Support the show tab.
There's some really cool stuff. I know it sounds like it's not, but there's some really cool stuff.
Yep. And we got some other giveaways and contests that we're going to be doing, but we're not going to let you know now. So you got to tune in.
Our last one was really successful. Thank you.
Yes, it was. And I tell you the name of the winner, except I don't remember the name of the winner.
Because right after we announced the winner, we had the flood.
We had a flood.
Like 3 days later.
Anyways, thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoy the show, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Okay, bye.